My name is David Rudiman, and I'm here with the punk who decided to mess with me, Trevor Bain. Bitch, I fucking hate your ass. Listen, it was one time with your wife. She told me you weren't gonna be home. You can't keep holding this over my head. Bitch, I can do what I please. What can I do to fix this? Do we have to do this? Ha 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 ha, yes! What's happening, everybody? I am Michael Mrucz, and welcome back to NASCAR 14 season! Allow me to show off my brand new duct tape on my beard that I'm fashioning this week. All the beards in 2023 will not be fashionable unless they contain duct tape. I'm starting a new trend. Last week in Pocono, freaking bonkers. First off, we had that accident that looked exactly like Elliott Sadler's Pocono crash from yesteryear. Then next up was David Roto-Rooter exacting his revenge on Peanut Brain for sleeping with his wife. And let's not forget that Danica getting run into from behind with a blown out wheel and being sent down into the barrels at the end of the pit wall, shooing them all over the track. And then finally, we pull off the biggest upset of the entire season. I had an absolutely horrendous car, but we were able to pull some pit strategy, mainly not pit, and steal the win away from everybody else that really should have won. That car was the sorriest sack of shit I've ever strapped into, but with a little bit of pit strategy and a little bit extra tire than anybody else, all your dreams can come true. With that win, we give ourselves a point standings of grand stature for the very first time this season. 30 some odd points over Chef Boyardee. We are looking good. Chef Boyardee, like I said, is in second. Peanut Brain up to third. Not really, because point standings are still fucked. He's in fifth. Steve Harvey is in fourth. And then Redneck Jesus, he's not down to fifth. He's your third place driver. I had such a hard time last week trying to figure out what the playoffs were looking like with people that had wins and whatnot. I'm gonna try to explain this all to you right now. 8 drivers have wins that are in the playoffs currently. Darb Keselowski has a win, but he is outside the top 30 in points, so his win does not count. That means the 8 drivers highest in points that don't currently have a win, those 8 drivers include P-Brain, Steve Harvey, Matt Kenseth, and Elton John, Jeff Gordon Ramsay, and Bushy Bitch, Marcos Polo, and Outback Stenhouse Jr. Outback Stenhouse is only in because of Darb falling out of the top 30. If Darb comes back, gets into the top 30, then Outback Stenhouse, see you later. Martin T-Rex Jr., roar! He is 11 points off the back bumper of Outback Stenhouse. Then you have the Rhinestone Cowboy. He'd be in 18th, and David Gilligan, he'd be in 19th. Those 3, they are fairly close to some Outback Stenhouse. I lie awake in bed at night thinking about this whole point structure of the NASCAR 14, and I weep. My paint scheme for the day! Michigan, bitch. In the last 2 seasons we've done inside line in 2013, Michigan was unnecessarily difficult. The AI really put the whooping down on me. Has that changed in NASCAR 14? What do you say we find out? Michigan is one of my favorite tracks in the game. I do love me some Michigan, the great oven mitt of the United States. Let's get this video started. Let's go! Without a doubt, this has turned into the dumbest looking fucking beard I've ever seen.
Welcome to a little bit of Motown madness right outside the Motor City. We're at Michigan International Speedway for today's running of the Quicken Loans 400.
Mike, we got a new surface and the track is fast. It's really fast. But the other important thing that teams always consider when they come here, this is a manufacturer's battle. You want to win this race for your particular manufacturer. Very important to them.
Sure, Detroit is the Motor City, and all of the Detroit Big Three have all their folks out here to see one of their cars win. Ford, Chevy, or will it be a Toyota? In victory lane today.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go Motown racing, boys and girls!
Thank you, Daryl! You can tell how outdated the introductions are because Mike Joy talking about the Detroit Big 3 racing here today. Dodge hasn't been in a NASCAR game in how long? We're on our way to Michigan! You Technics got lazy with those intros. They asked Mike Joy and Daryl Boogity to come into the studio once in the early days, and then, they never came back. Well, this doesn't look so good so far. I know that I was in a little bit of a skirmish there, but they're already driving off from me. 40 laps, have absolutely no idea how far we could go. I'm coming back on a tank of fuel and how long the tires. Ooh, hang on to it, Mikey Walnut. Not sure how long the tires will last for. They're on ×4 wear, so they're probably gonna wear out pretty quick. I just really don't want to back my ass into another win. We had absolutely no business getting a good run at Pocono, and it was just because they all pitted and I decided not to. Like, I'm not looking to back into these wins or back into a championship. I want like a legitimate battle with this Eutechnic saga each week. Hopefully we can have that today. They are terrible, and I am telling you, terrible coming out of these quarters. I am making up so many positions just because they have absolutely no speed coming out of there. Wow, that was something else. That was also something else. I'm not really. What the fucking kill the car? How did this? I got into Kmart. That led to me getting into Marie Antoinette. Then I got back into Kmart. Then I went down the track and I was hunting the 40 car. There was a lot going on. To pit or not to pit? I'm not gonna pit. I'm not gonna try to get myself ahead of any strategy. I ain't backing into shit today. Even with that big wallop, the car still looks pretty all together. Back bumper is a little bit digged up, which is odd because I barely took any hits in that whole accident on the back bumper. Outback Stenhouse is up there in the lead, trying to get himself a dub so he don't gotta worry about those stinking points. Hamster! That was all because of Hamster! Now I'm gonna lose all my positions. Thank you, Hamster. Your fucking of me has lasted an entire straightaway. I mean, they're so bad coming out. How do they save these cars? Every week in NASCAR 14, I see amazing saves. They are so god-awful coming out of these quarters. When I'm coming up on them, I have so much more speed than they do. And you know, that wouldn't have all happened if I didn't get fucking bamboozled by Hamster. That was a solid 3/4 of a lap fucking. All due to him. I was just wondering, why am I really not going anywhere? I have a ton of damage on that right front suspension part piece pitch. I was gonna say bitch there, but there were so many P's, it ended up as a pitch. Redneck. Fucking redneck Jesus. Why the fuck would bring you in the team? This has gone bad. Look at that right rear, man. I'm not gonna make it much further. I'm pitting. I'm coming in this time. I don't know what that's gonna do to my strategy, but we are coming in and, yeah, all the Hendrick cars are back here. I just noticed that. We're not having a good day so far. Slow down. If that ain't a fucking speeding penalty, I should be able to go down pit road 200 miles an hour and not get one.
Let's go to work, boys.
Shit! I fucking ran out of time. I didn't do the damage. I never screw that up. What the hell was I doing? Being off, coming down the pitch. Oh, look, there's a real sexy flagpole. I got to freaking vigorously beating my meat coming down the pit road instead of taking care of business. I guess in some ways I was taking care of business, but not the right business. Well, apparently the damage got fixed anyway. So while I was ferociously stroking my cob, the team decided, we're gonna fix that for you. I lost an absolute metric fuck ton of time with my pit stop. Why is that? Did no one take tires? Are we just going without today, fellas? Oh, I'm sorry, and the Danica. I did take a wee bit of wedge out of the car, and that might have been a bad idea. I was like, you know what? We can always take some wedge out, get the thing to turn a little bit better. No, I should have left that in there, probably. This is one damn thing with this game I don't understand. When we make these green flag pit stops, most of the time, I lose an ungodly amount of time. But I'd have to imagine they're all doing 4 tires and fuel, just like me.
Tire's blown, you wore it out.
My tire is not blown, sir. It is still fully fucking inflated, just like our economy. Hey, look! Some motherfuckers for me to pass. I'm finally not in last anymore. This car has got serious problems, but you know what? I can't find the hole. Welcome to Michael Mrucz's mid-race report presented by Gas Can Water. Oh, shit. Well, if that was an accident, if that was a yellow flag, I wouldn't be opposed. So here's the thing. Our car sucks. It's not very good. It's not very fast. I was going somewhere earlier, but those days are over. Not entirely sure what happened. I don't think taking out a little smidgen of wedge did this to me. It's more the NASCAR 14 pit stop bullshit where you make pit stop, you take 4 tires, they take 4 tires, and they gain 30 seconds on you. Now, how am I gonna make up those 30 seconds, you ask? Well, I'm still trying to figure out that plan. Seeing some of the AI still having that bullshit where they're coming out of the corners real slow, but it's not helping me in the same way it was earlier. I'm struggling to find a strategy for myself where I pull my way out of the 40s in this race. Usually I'm able to muster up some sort of fucking shit, but I don't know about today. That right rear is fucking gone. I might just let it blow out so I can get a fucking yellow. Well, more pit stops are happening yet again. Where will this race end up? Probably in the fucking gutter. Dumpster fire of a race. This ain't looking good. This has been Michael Mrucz's mid-race report presented by Gas Can Water. I desperately need a fucking caution right now, and I am willing to do anything, whatever it takes. That kind of scared me. It sounded like a fucking gunshot. Sorry, Grandpa. Where's my yellow flag?
Left side's clear. They're on the outside.
Your tires are completely shredded.
Is that going to be a goddamn... Is that a penalty? I guess we're fine. This is never the case. I'm never in the car the entire pit stop. This better not be breaking on me. Oh my God. As if this shit couldn't get any worse today. You thought I was far behind before. No. This is about to get really, really bad. I am so loose. Damn! I tightened this shit up. Why is it so much looser now? This car, 2 weeks in a row. Bullshit car, Chad! I'm gonna tell Rick to fire your ass. So now what the fuck happens to me in regards to Black Flag? I got the whole ensemble there. I got the black beard, I got the black car, I got the black flag. I set the shit back to exactly what I had before I made my first pit stop, because that's the only thing that's worked. I'm ahead of people, but I'm not. I am a lap down. We're gonna need another yellow. We got major issues here, folks. Either I'm gonna drive my way up there and unlap myself, which doesn't seem likely in 10 laps, or I'm gonna get a yellow flag and free pass. Come on, we need more checking up coming out of these corners. That's when this race was going well. I gotta make sure I am the first guy a lap down. Oh, come on, cut. It fucking won't cut to the bottom, because now I tightened it up more. We're doing 215 miles an hour into the corner. Are these bastards insane? Come on, y'all, check up, slow down. Give me a chance! Look at how they're all on top of each other. You're gonna tell me that there's not gonna be an accident here? I think I'm the first guy a lap down. So let's go. Let's get some free passage. I'm assuming the black flag has been cleared, and I can get myself some shits. This is gonna... Yeah, well, I mean, that isn't exactly surprising. I lost a free pass spot to McDonald's. Give it back. 35th. This is some bullshit. There are some people that are making pit stops. Does the whole field have to stop? Because if that's the case, that wouldn't be half bad. One of you do something stupid. One of you spin. I never see the AI spin. Right now would be a great time for it. Don't you even fucking dare tell me that the Danica is in second place, like legit running in second place. I will put my shoe through my eye socket, and I got steel-toed boots. It looks like... Oh, shit. If I don't get the fucking free pass for this one, man, am I gonna be upset. This was me getting loose, clean out of nowhere. They were in the wall already. What the fuck that 95 car doing? I sure as shit better got that fucking free pass. So I got loose. Marcos Polo just decided to say, to hell with his looseness, I'm gonna keep in the gas. And then we spun. Car actually handled quite well that run. The handling was good. Bitch, give me the free pass, please. I'm not seeing it. Still a lockdown. Why? Yet again, I find myself in the free pass position, but I guess because I was the cause of the accident, maybe that's why I didn't get it. I'm not really 100% certain. And Sideburn Fever is the leader, and that makes me sad. Outside lane got a problem. The booth has issues. Has lots of issues, and someone else does too. And I am now not the free pass anymore. Fucking God Almighty, Sandcastle is absolutely like gone up ahead of me, and we need a caution this lap if I'm going to get any sort of free passing. Of course, he didn't get checked up hardly at all coming at it too. I'm getting closer, but I would have to cause an accident here in turns 3 and 4, and it just...
You're good low.
Shit, I'm not gonna... There's no one around. I'm just gonna have to suck it up and take it. How did I lose 5 spots? I was up to 31st before... What are they doing? What are they doing? Getting in my fucking way is what they're doing. I was up to 31st before our little accident there. And then we had the restart, and I ended up in 36th. Like, what the fuck? Well, for the second week in a row, we had an absolute horse shit of a car. Sideburn Fever wins. I am quite a little pissed off about that. Well, that race left a ton to be desired. 36th. That sucks! Had that first run where we were able to get up into the top 20 because of all the stacking up that they were doing on the exits of the corners. And then we had that one accident, and it just, nothing went well after that first accident. I'm assuming these guys took the wave around. Maybe that's what I should have done on that last yellow, just to have a chance, because I was passing people, but maybe that was because of the fresh tire. I am baffled by how bad that went. He was leading laps. What in the world did Chef Boyardee do? This ain't the least bit surprising. The Danica, I believe, pitted there on the last yellow, and she was, I believe, up in second place. Gives herself 28th. Gives herself the Danica run. Could have had a Jimmy run, Jeff Gordon Ramsay run, Bushy run. Nope. Back to the Danica run. Outback Stenhouse thought he'd join her. Things might have been better off if you haven't driven right the fuck through me there at the end. So, yeah, fuck yourself. Nice run for Lil Bow Wow. And Ragu, for that matter. This fucking guy just keeps on going. Oh, my Lord. We've got Lil Baby T-Rex. Rawr. We've got Marie Antoinette, who was in that first accident. And... I end up at 36th. Sideburn Fever wins. This is some fucking alternate reality, right? Either that, or I woke up and hit my head significantly hard this morning. I'm just browsing through the replay, as I usually do, for a thumbnail, and I come across this scene. This was never in the race. This is during a caution period where everybody, and I mean everybody, appears outside of the track. Track is over there. Not just outside of the track, but underneath the track, underneath the trees, there I am. And here the fuck is everybody else? There's a fence. We got to get back underground to see them all. Jeff Gordon Ramsay's trying to escape. He's on the outside of the fence. And there's Redneck Jesus and a little baby T-Rex and AA batteries. We're all just living our best life, floating here in the clouds, underneath the fucking earth. Like, you're out here and you're looking around and it's like, whoa, this is a barren wasteland. But there's more that meets the eye, because when you start to dig, you find out there's this whole race car world beneath the surface. This NASCAR 14 is like a fine wine. Shit gets better with age. We may not have had a very good run today, but that underneath the track business made it all worth it. We're still the points leader. We still have a big points lead because Chef Boyardee didn't have a good run at all. So Redneck Jesus is now up to second. He's 32 out. We actually gained on our points lead by 1. This bitch is gonna be the points leader before the end of this season. We've got a new winner in the mix. Sideburn Fever is in the playoffs. And Darb gets himself back in the top 30. Let me figure this out. So now we need the top 6 hit points. P. Braid, Steve Harvey, Kansas, and Elton John. Bushy bitch. And Jeff Gordon Ramsay has the last spot in on the playoffs. And then it gets really close. Marcos Polo is out by 5. T-Rex Roar and Lala out by 6. And then there's basically everybody else. I'll scroll through because we have some good Samaritans down in the comments that organize the points for me. Wow, what a blimey fucking episode that was. And next week we got Sonoma. That's not the name. Next week, we've got Sonoma, a road course, our first road course on the season. What will right turns do to this NASCAR 14, this buggy ass game? Guess we'll find out in a week. I'm done for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love every single last one of you. If you did enjoy, please leave a like on the video. I'd appreciate it a ton. I'm out. See you in the next one. Goodbye!